Hey, welcome back to another video. How's this for a start? Oh, I'm being goofy. So, I thought I'd try starting one different. Boy, I don't know. I hope I can get that to be the thumbnail. If I can get that to be the thumbnail, that'd be wonderful. Just two big eyes right on the screen. So, I don't know how long this video is going to be. Oh, it's really good that I'm giggling and laughing and being silly because I've been fighting the blues the last few days. And day before yesterday, I started kind of feeling it sinking. It's been sinking on in for me for the last few days now. But yesterday, I got up and just didn't do nothing all day. I just laid around and made breakfast. And I laid down and started watching. I could feel the blues coming, so I thought, well, I like my sci-fis and stuff, and I've been watching Star Trek kind of on and off lately, because I used to watch it quite a bit, because the sci-fi part of it, I don't know, it takes my mind away from some of the problems of the world and stuff we got going on or something. I don't know. It's a nice escape for me. You know, and I got a creative imagination too, but at any rate, I started watching Star Trek and fell asleep. Then I woke up a little later and started watching Star Trek again and went back to sleep. Then I got up and made like a sandwich or a snack for lunch or something. I think I made like a peanut butter sandwich or something easy. And then I ended up going back to sleep. Well, somewhere in there, though, I had lots of people calling me. I had people call me the day before, too. Been a busy couple days of people calling me or texting me or that with looking for healing, you know, in different ways. And it's a gift God gave me for sure. You know, I mean, I've got a lot of them He's given me. And it's a blessing, and I can't say it's a curse as much as I'd like to. Sometimes, you know, you can get a bit overwhelming, you know, because I want to help everybody. Sometimes it comes at me in some pretty strong waves. But the last couple of days, that's probably why I was resting so much yesterday too, because that stuff does drain you, you know. And but you know, I got to be there for people, especially when they come turn to me looking, and I can feel they're looking for help, you know, because they're hurting or having anxiety or whatever the situation is, you know. Another friend of mine that was my sister, who was in paraplegic in the wheelchair, Stephanie, her PCA, one of her PCAs that she had for quite a while, she's been battling cancer, and she got a hold of me, I think it was yesterday or day before. We were messaging each other. She's in another state right now. I can't remember if she's in Oklahoma or where she's at right now. But she's said she was gonna be going to see her girl or sister or whatever in a couple days, in a couple few days now. And I'm pretty sure the way she said it, she meant my sister. You know, and she thought she should let me know. She should let me know or whatever, and because she's got stage 4 cancer and it's in her lungs and brain and whatever else, so it's spread quite a bit or something like that. So she's been doing chemo treatment, but so she's saying she's got going to be a few days or something, you know, probably in kind of rough shape, you know. So I let her know I was saying prayers for her, and I sent her a big hug, you know, the little hug emoji and stuff, and she sent a big red heart emoji back. She knows I care about her. And if she was right here in state and I could see her in person, I'd give her a big hug and let her know I love her and care about her. You know. We can all do that for each other. You know, in the era I grew up, especially in the era before me, my dad and my grandpa and stuff, men grew up not showing their emotions. You know, and you know, you're meant to be tough and stuff like that. Well, I'm a little different that way. I mean, I don't think men should be sissies either, you know. But I believe, I'm using myself as an example, I guess, is that you can be a man's man, a tough man, and still share emotion, and it doesn't weaken you at all. I don't care. I'll cry if I'm hurting or something makes me sad. I'll cry in front of somebody, and I'll hug somebody and cry with them. Even another man, don't matter, you know. Doesn't matter. Another human being, and that don't make me any less of a man. And I don't know how to say it, but you know, if somebody thought I was less of a man or wimp because of it, well, you know, let's step together in the ring or something and do this semi-official so somebody don't get hurt too bad. Because I don't like hurting people. Oh, I'm just kind of playing, because that's not God's way, you know. But I'm a man's man. I'm a tough man. I can scrap and hold my own. Now I'm getting older, so I can't do it like I used to. I used to be quite a little spitfire at some points, maybe. But I've always been close to God, so I don't know what the scrappiness in me when I didn't do not nice stuff. You know, when I'd fight with people that were not nice or bullying people and stuff like that. Never did like that. I don't know, I'm getting off subject here though. I want to get back to that silly stuff that I've been doing. That's fun, and I like being fun. And I keep praying that the good Lord's going to bless me with some major abundance so I can continue to help people the way I've been doing it throughout my life, and not have to worry about finances in the process. Because of this weird world we live in, finances has become a big thing. Of course, I guess in Jesus' time it probably was too, you know. Of course, then it would have been Roman coins or something like that. Whatever them are called. I don't know if they're called denarii or what they're called. I wonder if Google has a good answer for that. We'll see if AI is that smart. In Jesus' time, what were the Roman coins called?
During Jesus' time,
Denarius.
the main Roman silver coin was the denarius. People in Judea used a mix of Roman, Greek, and local Jewish currencies because the Roman Empire included many different regions.
Well, that's kind of cool. The denarius. Well, la. Well, today it's the almighty American dollar. I'm just kidding. I'm being weird. Another thing I've learned about money. You know, I'm ready to be very well-to-do money-wise because I think I would steward it very well and use it wisely to help a lot of people in the best ways that I can. And I know that God would help guide me. I don't need to be greedy or be like, yeah, I got a bunch of money. Yeah, I can build a big castle and now I can show people what I got. No, it ain't like that. Not like that at all. But I want to be able to help a lot of people, and having financial abundance along with the soul that I am, I think I can do great things. Sure like the opportunity to find out, for sure. Of course, yeah, I mean, I'm going to get in that process, like if I win the lottery or something like that, I'm going to do some stuff for myself in the beginning just to set a base and get established. Like, my best example is there's this little house I like, a little 400 square foot house, a little property. I feel so at peace there. It's been vacant for a while. If I had a bunch of money like that, I would get that place, and that would be kind of like my recharge, little relaxed place to recharge. And then I'd want to do traveling and help people along the way. I know God will guide me to. And there's things I want to see. So yes, I would spend some money in traveling, and I would start out by traveling in this here camper, or get another one. You know, I don't need a new one. I don't even know how to know one, I don't think. I just like the older ones. I like better anyway. But I do like this one, how it's laid out. There's another one I really like, another style that I could see maybe if I found a good deal on one of those, and be a used older one. Maybe I get one of those, and then maybe have some work redone on this one, because stuff I've been trying to keep and maintain, but it'd be nice to be able to pay somebody just to refix it to save me some time. Because I'm getting older, I can't. It's harder for me to be on ladders and stuff. I can do it, but I feel it. Anyway, I'm bouncing all over the place here. I want to get back to dreaming about lots of money. Oh, but anyway, I used to be part of me. When I was younger, I wanted to be rich and have all the cool, mansions and stuff. But then I got to where, I bought into the thing of money's the root of all evil, and thinking, well, I don't want money then. I'd rather be poor, because I don't want to be evil. I don't want God not to love me or distance from me because I got lots of money, So I kind of was in conflict there, and it wasn't until in the last so many years I've really understood more that it's not money, it's the love of money. And now I understand it so much better, And so money can be used as a tool. It isn't money that's evil, it's the love of money that's evil, And because I just love to have it, so I can love to give it away. But you gotta have discernment in that too. Even if you're really filthy rich, you can't just go around throwing money at people, because that ain't gonna fix. You got to be able to understand, meet people. You either got to be being guided by the Holy Spirit or something, and know how be in tune with that, with discernment and the Holy Spirit and the Lord or whatever. I don't know how to explain it, but it's the best way I can say it is a bunch of those words. It's more than words. I'm just playing, but you have to have discernment and with that discernment, it's the Lord or the Holy Spirit guiding you. Because money is not the answer. And the best way I can explain that in a scenario is, I remember watching a few episodes on cable TV years ago about how the lottery wrecked my life. And a note that stuck with me that I'll always stay with me. There was a guy that won a lottery and a bunch of money, and he gave his kids a bunch of money because they're his kids. He wants to give them money so they could buy a house and all that other stuff, so he could share the wealth with them. But, and that's nothing against him, but it was a good lesson for me, and it might have been a good lesson for lots of people, which kind of goes down to there's a reason for everything. But apparently one of his kids, with that money, instead of getting a house and having a better life, they overdosed on drugs and died. And it was very sad, and I thought about it like, wow, here you are, thinking this lottery is an answer to your prayers, or life's going to be easier. So out of your happiness, you try to help your kids and stuff, and then your kid ends up getting drugs with it and overdosing and dying. What a wake-up call. It's kind of weird, but something now stuck with me and will always stick with me, that money's not always the answer, and giving somebody a whole bunch of stuff is not always the answer. You either got to be guided by the Holy Spirit that knows that if you haven't met him yet, that the Holy Spirit's telling you, no, go to this person and help them in this way, whether it was financially or helping them plant their garden, work their field, or fix their busted gutter, or whatever it is. Either the Holy Spirit's gonna guide you and you're gonna know, or you're gonna have to spend time to get to know him a little bit to define your discernment or whatever, so you understand better how you're supposed to help them. So, and I know that even when I'm on that journey of abundance, I believe I'll steward it well, and I believe that I can do pretty good look to pay attention for that. But that's being open to the Lord, and not getting lost from it. I don't know. I've been really slowing down through this whole journey here. I'm just trying to talk to God first about everything to the best of my ability. And last couple of days where I was feeling the blues and stuff, I talked to God about it, but it's almost like the blues or the life beating me up or whatever. It was almost like it was trying to pull me away from God or something. It was weird because I just started feeling down, and I talked to God while I was feeling down, but I don't know, it was just a weird feeling. Maybe it's because I was low on energy or something. I don't know. But and we did have a couple days of gloominess and rain, which rain was good. I'm glad we got it, and it was good for the ground and stuff and everything. But you know, you get that gloomy stuff, and that can affect you too. So it could be a lot of things. But that's another video right here. I can see it already. It looks like if I use my fancy eyes. Looking from way over here, it looks like we're about to head in for 16 minutes. I think it says 15:41. Let me use my eyes. Yeah, see, I'm looking at it close now. 15:46. Yeah, see, I'm zooming them eyes right in. Better get away from this camera. Oh, hey, look at how magic I am. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to talk to God. If you do, tell him. Darren says hi if you feel up to it. Talk to him about anything. Happy, sad, just about your day, whatever. No special way to pray. If you're talking to God, you're doing it right. Oh my goodness, what is coming up in the camera? It's my thumb. Could you give it a thumbs up? Oh, that'd be so awesome. God bless you. I hope you had a little fun watching this video and got something out of it. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.